The Talking Cheeseheads on CheeseheadTalk.com.
Back on the Talking Cheeseheads, CheeseheadTalk.com. You can find us on iTunes. Go to iTunes and type in The Talking Cheeseheads. And then subscribe and enjoy to our podcast every single day. Time for what we do every Tuesday. It is New Rules. New rules on the Talking Cheeseheads, or Cheesehead rules. They're new and they're cheeseheads, so they're cheesehead. See what I'm saying? Credit, by the way, always goes to Bill Maher and his show on HBO, because that's where these things originate from. But I thought it'd be fun to make them more relevant to your average daily cheesehead. So, new rule, new cheesehead rule. We now need to invent a new sport to get us through from June until September when your baseball team sucks. Okay? That's the situation we're in here in Milwaukee and in Wisconsin. Not much to do, right? Brewers are stinky. What's going to get me through, man? And a lot's been tried, right? I mean, the ABC puts on this horrid show about this Japanese obstacle course that nobody seems to be able to get through. It's not funny, and it's kind of weird and dumb. Okay, that's not going to work. The X Games, I don't even know when those are, for one, but two, that doesn't work. I mean, that's for hippies. Okay, and then, what do you have, soccer? I mean, what do they play, once a week, maybe, in Europe somewhere? People are excited about it over there, but that's not working. So we got to invent something. I'm thinking basketball. Maybe that'll get us through. Some combination of basketball and baseball. I didn't even see the movie. It looked really dumb. Maybe, I don't know. Just invent something. Somebody invent something with a short season that gets me through. Okay? That's all I'm asking. All right, new cheesehead rule. No kissing opposing players on the cheek after you lose the NBA championship. What was that, Greg Popovich? I mean, I know you're a good coach because everybody tells me so, even though you don't say jack squat. So you can literally not say anything to the media and act like a curmudgeonly fool, but you kiss LeBron James and Dwayne Wade on the cheek. That was weird. I got to admit, they're not French, okay? I know that you have some foreigners on your team. Maybe you were confused, but you don't. What is that? Nice firm handshake, Greg. And also, if that's happening on the court, what was happening in the locker room with his own players? Just throwing it out there, okay? I don't know. All right, new rule. NBA teams cannot give up a first-round pick for a coach from another team, all right? Only because, and I'm just saying this to protect NBA teams from being foolish and beating themselves. The Clippers, who are on the verge of relevance, right, in L.A., give up a first-round pick to get Doc Rivers, who's a good coach. I'm saying even Phil Jackson's not worth a first-round pick, because you know why Phil Jackson won? I mean, maybe it was Zen, maybe it was the triangle, and some credibility with his players. Certainly because he established credibility with his players and had been there, done that, and could command respect. Yes. But originally why he won? He had this guy named Michael Jordan. He had this other guy named Scottie Pippen. That's why he originally won. Is he smart? Yes. Do you need somebody smart and to be able to be a decent coach in that position? Sure. But we're not talking about Vince Lombardi here, okay? In fact, anybody in the NBA, your number one ingredient is players, not coaches. Players. Guys who actually make the... Probably true in any sport, but in the NBA especially, because there's only 5 dudes on the floor at the same time. So having them be good is really, really important. It's not many guys you can cover up like you can even in football, okay? So, no, not worth a first-round pick. All right, cheesehead rule. Doug Melvin must trade at least one of the following players at the trading deadline, okay? Ricky Weeks, Yvonne Gallardo, Ramos Ramirez, Kyle Loesch, Corey Hart, John Axford, Francisco Rodriguez. Have I given you enough? Okay? You cannot trade Gene Segura, Carlos Gomez, or Jonathan Lucroy. That's the cheesehead rule. I have laid it down, clear as day right here. Am I expecting major things in these trades? No. Trade or trades that the Brewers make? No. Just, some action here. Going back to cheesehead rule number 1 this week, because I need something here between now and September, okay? And if it turns out to be the big league trading deadline, well then so be it. All right, finally, new rule, cheesehead rule. Sarena Williams. Shh. Just stop. Zip it. Stop talking. All right. I couldn't make any sense really of what you said to Rolling Stone. It was the line from the Happy Gilmore movie. What she just said was the most incoherent, insane, rambling bunch of gook I've ever heard. Everyone in the room is now dumber for what she said. Yes. Her apology might have topped that. Whatever she was trying to say there, I have no idea. I know that somehow Maria Sharapova's involved and an ex-boyfriend, which always makes for good, juicy talk at Wimbledon. But Sarena Williams, shh. You don't want to compare, or somehow she put rape on the line and blaming the victim. It was very strange. Just, go back to winning all your majors and your PEDs, Sarena. You're good at it, okay? You're very good at it. Enough said. Shh. We're the Talking Cheeseheads. Those are new rules. You can always find us on our full show podcast, okay, on iTunes. Go to iTunes, type in the Talking Cheeseheads. You'll find us. Subscribe and enjoy. We're on YouTube. We have our own channel. We're very special in that regard because nobody has their own channel. The Talking Cheeseheads at the YouTube. So subscribe to that one too and enjoy. And also always on Facebook, facebook.com/the Talking Cheeseheads. Have a great rest of the week. We'll be back again with new rules later in the week for our video viewers. So enjoy that as well. I'm Ben Larson. We're the Talking Cheeseheads on cheeseheadtalk.com.
The Talking Cheeseheads on cheeseheadtalk.com.